I have been trying to fix this seat switch for like 4 years and it's finally fixed. Yes! Welcome to the interior of my G-Wagon. This seat switch is not working. Watch what happens when I push the seat backwards. That is not backwards. It's pushing it forwards. And when I push this forward, it clicks. And it doesn't do anything at all. The only way I can get this seat back is if I use my memory here. Luckily, I've got my number 1 saved on the furthest back setting, and it will go back. But when I try and use this panel here, it doesn't want to go the right direction. There is actually a service bulletin that addresses the reverse functionality of this switch, and I'm going to show you guys that service bulletin and how to execute it right now. These here are the tools that you'll need to get this job done. This here is the service bulletin that outlines the job process. This is a regular Phillips head screwdriver. This is a pick, and you'll definitely need one of these to unlock the connectors. These are some wiring tools. This is wire strippers. These are some crimpers, and these are some wire cutters. You'll need some electrical tape or cloth tape. You'll need some of these wire splicers and a measuring device. You'll need 2 zip ties, and you'll need some paper and a pen so that you can write down the wiring colors on your G. In addition, you'll also need these wires here, which have this part number here starting with the A. And this part number will also be in the description below. Here is our service bulletin, and it's even got a nice little G-Wagon on it. And this is dated March 24th, 2009, so they've known about this for some time. But if you read through it, it basically talks about the electric seat adjustment switch forward and rearward functions are reversed. The wiring harness must be replaced with gold plug contacts on the left and right door control modules. Basically, the process here is to buy these gold contacts and to splice them onto the existing wiring. I guess just because it's gold, it makes it work. The first part of the instructions here are to remove the door panel. So that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, now this will come right out. There we go. Yes. Oh. This just unscrews off like this. That's fun to get later. Up and out. Okay, there's the door panel. Just pops off, yep, and then folds through there. And then this harness here, we're gonna have to disconnect. This here connects to the seat switches, so I'm gonna take that out. And there's one up in here too for the window switch, and that one just comes out like that. Okay, now this door panel can be fully removed. Step 2, it says unplug connector 3 at the door control module, which is right here. And as a matter of fact, Mercedes labeled them, and as you can see right there, there is a number 3. So we're gonna unplug that. There we go. Connector 3 has been removed. The third step is to remove tape from wires to connector 3. The next step is to remove the tape from this seat adjustment switch connector here. have it. Exposed wires. All right, we're on step 5, and now we need to cut the wires to the switch 125 millimeters from the end of the connector and strip off 15 millimeters of insulation. So let's do that. All right, we're at 124.9, so I'm gonna cut this right there. Oh boy, always feels great when you're cutting off circuitry on your very expensive Mercedes. Here are the parts for this job. These are some supposedly gold-tipped wires, although they don't look gold to me, so I don't know what the deal is with that. We're going to be cutting right about there. Wow, it's going to be a serious cut. Woo! Okay, now they're all over the floor. Here's our 6 ends. Time to strip them. So there's 14.9. So I'm going to mark it right there. There they are. Another step complete. Yes, look at that. Okay, so that slides out like this. Yes. Okay, great. One thing I'm noticing about this connector, guys, look at the corrosion on this thing. This thing has all sorts of white stuff on it, and it looks like these pins are fully corroded. So I'm wondering if this connector is actually our problem here. And if it is, then actually replacing these should, in theory, fix this. Push that and pull. Yep, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so that's how that's done. Actually, I'll just start putting this one in right now and see if it just pops in there. Yeah, you heard that sound. Okay, we'll do this 5 more times on this. We're just about there. There we go. Now we need to install our lock back on here. There you go. That there is a repinned connector ready to go back in the car. All right, so I have made a handy dandy chart here that shows which pins go to which color. Here's the connector. Now this side here with this little clippy clip is the pin 8. So starting here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's the chart. So we'll take one and we'll splice it to the green one, and so on and so forth. Okay, well, they're not pretty, but they are definitely on there. We'll let that cool off and then we'll put some tape on it. Now that we got this done, we need to do the same thing, but with this one. So this one, we need to cut 50 millimeters from the end of the connector. So let's measure that out and cut it. So right about there. Okay. And we're gonna have to strip those and replace the wires in these. Now these ones, we're gonna cut 80 millimeters from the end of the connectors, or the pins, I should say. 80. These are ready. Now, let's get the new wires on the old plug. All right, here's our connector. Now to unlock this one, you can see there's a little tab right there, and I'm guessing this is like the last one where we need to slide that out. So I'm gonna do what I did last time and stick this in there like that. And I'm gonna use this one to slide this out. And it comes right out, look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. No problem. Okay. Set that aside, and now we can see our pins. So we've got 1 through 4, so green is 1. Now that we have this charted, let's pull these pins out and repin it with our new gold pins. There's our repinned connector. Let's get the lock back on it. And that just goes on there like that. And now she's ready to go back in the car. Now I've verified that pin 1 is this one underneath the lever here, all the way through pin 8, which is this last one. So pin 1 is green, so let's get this thing going here. Step 10 is to plug this back in, so we are now starting to put stuff back together. Hooray! Okay, and now I need to get another zip tie and zip tie that. And she's as good as new. Oh. I just got everything back together, and check this out. If I move the seat forward, it goes forward, and if I move the seat back, it goes back. Holy moly. Guys, it works. Everything works. Everything works. I have been trying to fix this seat switch for like 4 years, and it's finally fixed. Yes! Oh, it feels so good when you do a job like this and get everything back together and it's successful. Oh, I'm gonna do the other side, and then we'll have fully operational seat switches in this G-Wagon. Hey guys, just want to cut in real quick and say I have some shop t-shirts. Check out the link in the description below. Before we start on this side, let me show you guys what this one's doing. When I push this back, the seat goes forward. When I push forward, the seat goes forward. So this one is also broken. It is not working properly. Look at this, guys. Somebody just glued this thing here. Oh, that's ridiculous. right, and now for the moment of truth. This is all back together, and probably should have tested this first, but let's just go ahead and give it a rip. Let's go forward. Okay. So far, so good. Let's go backwards. Yes, yes. Okay, that one worked okay before. Let's try this one forwards. Okay. Forward, and let's try it backwards. Yes! That's the one that wasn't working. So this is now fully functional, guys. This service bulletin actually fixed these switches, and it looks like for good. Whew, that was quite the job. But now I have fully functional seat adjustment switches. Finally. I have been trying to solve this problem for almost 4 years now, and I've replaced the switches and the doors multiple times, and it seems to make it work for a while and then it stops working again. Turns out that's not the problem. It turns out it looks like the connectors either corrode or were not made out of the right metal or something, and they don't connect right, and it causes the electrical system to not function and go haywire, basically. I am so glad that when I put the time and effort into a job like this that literally takes me 2 separate evenings, it actually works by the time I'm done with it. For those of you guys who have also been trying to solve this problem, I hope this video helped you. If it did, please give this video a like, and if you guys like content like this on cars like this that just keep getting better and better every single video we make, please subscribe to my channel. Peace out, rock on.